Thank you for having me at this wonderful conference. My name is Professor Dr. Markus Launer. I teach at the Ostfalia University in Suderburg, Germany, and I research in the COSIM Research Institute in Suderburg as well. This presentation is about AI agents, the reconfiguration of learning theories in higher education. There's a trend towards a human AI agent co-learning paradigm. This presentation is together with Professor Dr. Suprun from the National Agency of Higher Education, Quality Assurance, and the National University of Life Environmental Science of Ukraine. Here you see the overview of our study and the presentation. We're coming from a study of rational intuitive decision-making called rhythms, and we adapted this to artificial intelligence. We are an international research team of approximately 30 researchers in 15 countries. We connect via Facebook, international online conferences called COSIM, workshops, and a network of personal relations. You see a large group of people from all over the world. Currently, we have still ongoing our study on decision-making and artificial intelligence to develop the foundation for AI agents. You can participate in the sampling of the data for Ukraine, including Ukraine refugees. So we are establishing an instrument to measure artificial intelligence in the dimension of decision-making. This presentation is about the AI agents and the reconfiguration of learning theories in higher education. Most influential theories are the behaviorism, cognitivism, constructivism, and connectivism. So we researched the new era of learning, which is shaped by a convergence of technological, socio-technical, and developments, including a lot of influences. So this shifts behaviorism towards an algorithm and adaptive reinforcement learning, cognitism towards an AI augmented cognition and processing, and the constructivism towards human AI co-construction of knowledge, and connectivism towards a network of human AI knowledge systems. We need to look at the capabilities of the AI agents, the enabling layers. So first of all, we're talking about the autonomy. The AI agents initiate executive goal-directed actions independently without continuous human intervention. The adaptivity. AI agents dynamically adjust behavior responses based on users' context and environmental feedback. The generativity, AI agents create novel content, solutions, and representations through generative AI capabilities. The reasoning and planning, AI agents perform multi-step reasoning, task decomposition, strategic decision-making to solve complex problems. Which are the tools to use and action capabilities? AI agents extend functionality through APIs, databases, software tools, and external systems. The memory. AI agents store and retrieve short and long-term contextual information to support continuity and personalization. And what are the social interactions and the coordination? The AI agents collaborate and communicate with humans and other agents to coordinate tasks and shared objectives. This leads to human AI agent co-learning. Human AI agent co-learning captures a shift from AI as a supporting tool to AI as an epidemistic, participant-shaping learning process. It changes the whole education process. We're talking about hybrid learning, where humans and AI agents learn with and from each other in an iterative feedback loop. There's a co-created knowledge base. New knowledge emerges through joint meaning-making, synthesis, and shared reflections with AI. There will be a distributed cognition. The cognitive tasks, abilities, and responsibilities are distributed across humans, AI agents, and artifacts. And there is a coordinated teaching. Human and AI agents jointly plan, deliver, adapt instructions to support learning goals. There will be a reconceptualization needed. Reconceptualization to reflect hybrid socio-technical learning environments in which human and artificial actors jointly contribute to cognition, coordination, and knowledge production. There is a shift from socio-technical learning, learners as augmented actors, teachers as an orchestrator, and knowledge as a co-generated outcome. There will be an iterative dialogue between humans and machines rather than as one-off query-response interaction. This is about prompting with the problem framing, generation of knowledge by cognitive expansion. There will be evaluations based on epidemistic controls, adaptation and mutual adjustments, and a recursive logic group. The iterative cycle of prompting, generation, evaluation, adaptations forms a recursive dialogue, learning loop in which knowledge emerges through sustained interaction rather than discrete instruction events. So what are the new competencies? Human AI agents co-learning requires new competencies to extend beyond traditional disciplines, knowledge, and education. There's the AI literacy that needs to be relearned. Prompt engineering is needed, critical evaluation, ethical judgments, and a shift towards hybrid intelligence. These competencies enable learners and educators to effectively collaborate with AI agents, maintain critical control, and act responsibly in complex AI-mediating learning environments. There is a need for curriculum transformation in the age of AI agents. The redesign of higher education and adaptive, reflective, and collaborative learning in human-AI co-learning environments. There's a shift to capability orientation, human-AI collaboration competencies, the emphasis on reflexive learning, alignment with sustainability and accessibility. There's a huge shift in learning paradigms. The learning in socio-technical systems will be changed. It will be beyond technical skills, and interdisciplinary curriculum design is needed. There has to be an institutional alignment and new assessments and continuous evolution. The key takeaway is there that the curriculum transformation in the age of AI agent requires capability orientation, interdisciplinarity, reflexive learning, and alignment with technological and societal goals. However, there also need to be moderating conditions, ethical and psychological considerations. These factors shape how human AI co-learning unfolds and must be understood as a central moderating condition rather than a peripheral concerns. We need to talk about epidemistic dependence, dynamic trust formation, identity authorships, socio-technical interaction, ethical responsibilities, trust and transparency in the process. There always need to be critical evaluations, distributed agencies, emotional intelligence and digital intuition is needed to have a sustainable human AI learning system. That leads to an ethical and psychological factors such as epidemistic control, trust, identity, and agency fundamentally shape human AI co-learning and must be actively managed. We created a new framework for human AI agent co-learning, and that summarizes our new paper to be published soon. And it shows the implications for pedagogy and higher education, a new framework of human AI agent co-learning. The hybrid competencies, curriculum transformation, and collaborative knowledge creation. This is about ethics, trust, and socio-technical contexts moderate how agency, control, and responsibilities are distributed in human AI systems. The framework conceptualizes learning as a context-dependent, socio-technical process shaped by human, institutional, and technological conditions. Thank you very much for listening. Here's our concept, and we are more than happy to discuss our new concept and hope to have it published soon. And we wish you a wonderful time at this lovely conference. It was a pleasure talking to you online, and I hope we see each other in person soon. We also invite you to our COSIM seminar and conference September 7 to 12 in Berlin and in Uelzen. Please send us an email. Bye-bye.